Good morning. Welcome to the life of a lonely 70-year-old. Yes, I did turn 70 this summer, and wow, things are different. You know, when my grandma died, she was old. She was really, really, really old. Like, I don't know how you're still alive old. She was 72. Oh my gosh. So now I'm up there. I'm 70. Yikes, that is scary. I was actually on a cruise when I turned 70, and I had a ball. I was having fun. I was on a cruise all by myself, but when you're on a cruise, you see all these people and you make friends, and yeah, you're not alone. You're never alone unless you want to be alone. When I just didn't want to be alone, I made some friends. We ate together. We hung out together. We even went to some shows together. It was fun. Life, life is just what you make it. So anyway, this morning I went to church. I'm still in my church choir. I don't have the voice for it anymore, but I figure I'm numbers. And just singing just raises your endorphins and makes you feel good. And I have a lot of friends in choir now. Always have. I've been in choir. Oh my goodness. My mom started me singing when I was probably 5 or 6, maybe even younger. And as soon as I was old enough to be in choir, which I think was like 10 or 11, church choir, I joined the church choir, the youth church choir. Anyway, and I've been in a choir ever since. Of course, I was in choir at school because, yeah, I was in choir at school. Church choir is different. Not a lot, but it's fun. You make friends. And that's what I do. Every Sunday morning I sing in the church choir, and then I talk to people, I meet people. I have a lot of friends. A lot of friends at church. Unfortunately, my friends not at church seem to be dying off. Some of them move to be closer to family. As we get older, things change. So some of my friends have moved to be closer to family. Some of them have just died. One of my friends just moved into assisted living, which is fine. I can go visit her there. It's just we used to go out for lunch after church. And, well, we can't anymore because, well, she can't do that anymore, but that's okay. Right now, I'm sitting in front of Panera that's really close to my house, and I go there several times a week. They know me there. They treat me so well. They treat me very well. So they're really good to me, and they know me. And life can get pretty lonely when you live alone and you're older. Up until the lockdowns, I had a very full life. I had breakfast meetings every day. I had lunch meetings every day. I had dinner meetings several times a week. So I was out and about from early morning. I work from home, so I was out and about all the time. And then the lockdowns. And I live in Colorado, and man, when they locked down, they locked down. Like big time lockdown. And people moved on. The groups that I belonged to closed down. They stopped meeting, and it gets lonely. So I was walking to Panera, which is about a mile from my house. I started walking, and I'd walk to Panera every day and hang out and then walk home. Well, I can't walk anymore. I can walk a little bit. About a year ago, I walked to Panera and I couldn't get home. And I ended up having to call an Uber, which luckily I live in a town where I can call an Uber. So I don't walk to Panera anymore. I would like to get back to walking, but I don't know that I'll ever be able to walk all the way to Panera and back anymore. I guess we'll see, because that is my goal, is to get back to walking. Yay! So anyway, I love my life and I love you, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.